How is everyone doing? I'm waiting for you guys to pop in. How is everyone? Happy Valentine's Day. I gave you guys a couple hours notice. I'm sure you guys will start pouring in. Hey, you're not late. I'm late. I had to move a couple things back into the office. You're not late. Let me go to Instagram. Because I really want to talk about Year of the Horse, the Chinese New Year, which is coming up in a few days, and just February as a whole. It's a very ritualistic month. I don't really want to say that in a bad way. I just want to say, like, there's a lot going on this month. There's a lot of energy this month. Excuse me. I did not have enough time to mute. But, okay. Oh. So I'm just waiting for you guys to pour in, but I'm going to be going over what I posted a little bit about today, because we have a bunch of transits. Again, it's we had Friday the 13th yesterday. That's a high energetic day. A lot of people attribute it to, like, some people say it's like pagan energy. Some people say it's like Venetian energy. I've heard that. I mean, it's a high energy day though. People have a particular belief system in it. So Friday the 13th happened. Then the day after was Valentine's Day. Then there's going to be Mardi Gras on the 17th and Chinese New Year on the 17th. We had Saturn and Aries happen today, like between like the 13th and the 14th too. So again, holidays plus astrological transits. It's Black History Month. So I just wanted to like point some of this stuff out because it's a lot of transits and just a lot of stuff going on this month. Again, your President's Day. Oh, see, I didn't even show. But that's another thing too. Okay, so President's Day. And then again on the 17th is also again Chinese New Year. So just a lot of energy. And this is going to affect us greatly as we move into the new world. I've told you guys a lot about just what's coming. What's coming as far as, I think not everyone is going to buy into the AI shit. A lot of people don't buy into it. A lot of people do not embrace AI. I'm one of those people. There's many other people who don't like it either. We will not move forward with it because you don't, AI, a lot of this technology that you really don't need to survive, a lot of people are not going to move forward. I'm even saying that. Like, hi. Thank you, Dion. I really appreciate that. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm just saying, I'm talking about how there's a lot of energy going on in the sky right now, going on in the world. And I think with Saturn and Aries, hi, you're new. Hi, welcome in. We're just gonna see, and this also Pluto and Aquarius. That's another one too. Not everyone is gonna go straight into this AI boom. We're seeing a lot of people embrace the past. Nostalgia will continue to be at an all-time high. It will be hard to move new products and new things. Give me 1 second. I feel a little bit stuffed up. I'm back. And I did my hair, and I think I burnt myself. It feels like a burn. Um, because you know why? I'm not using plug-in irons anymore. I'm using like old school hair tools because I just feel like I just want stuff that works forever. And I think a lot of old school stuff is just made in a way where it always works. Like if you have like a old school like hair iron, it will always, you don't have, you're done, you're good. So I just think a lot of people are going to continue to be buying old and vintage stuff, like old technology. I see that happening. Again, old DVD players, old VCRs, like buying tapes, buying CDs, record players. I foresee that happening. People, again, continuing to stop going to the doctor. People are not going to be going to the doctor anymore. People are going to be going to herbal practitioners. So I just want to put this out. I just want to put this out there. But let me go to Instagram. I have been posting today quite a bit. Okay, so the Saturn and Aries transit is going to be for 2.5 years. This post says the next couple years will feel different because of what takes place today, February 13th. Saturn, the Lord of time and karma, steps into Aries and begins a new 2 year cycle. This is where our intentions and desires naturally turn into action. Aries is the spark of willpower, and Saturn is structure. Together, they mark a turning point in how we use our energy, assert ourselves, and take responsibility for what we begin. This transit asks for courage that is strong and steady, not impulsive or indecisive. This energy shift is about leadership that is embodied and not just declared outwardly. The future is being shaped by your everyday choices and actions that are both deliberate and intentional. So I definitely believe that. Thank you, Dion, for coming through. I definitely believe this. People have talked a lot about like this karmic energy of Saturn and Aries. You know, Aries is like a justice or like a war sign. And Saturn is about like, you know, delays, restrictions, but also just like delayed gratification. So it's not always like a bad thing. It just might make you wait for something, might make you sacrifice for something. So, but people feel like, again, with this transit, a lot of people who have been like just on their bullshit are going to be exposed. Karma will be served. You know, justice will be served. I've heard a lot of that energy. I've heard a lot of, you know, that conversation around the Saturn and Aries transit. Saturn is leaving Pisces. Pisces is like the last sign. Aries is the first sign. You know, I get a lot of this stuff. You know, people, this is how they express the energy, but I believe in the 13 zodiac. I definitely believe that there's like 13 star gateways, and one of those signs is Ophiuchus. And so, because the astrology that we follow, none of it is a 13 constellation based zodiac chart, I really don't like to follow it too much more. I think a lot of it could be, you know, accurate or could have some type of truth to it, or, you know, I'm not saying it's completely inaccurate, but I don't think it's completely accurate without truly adding in all of the different I think for it to truly be accurate, you have to have like all the placements and to consider. Okay, I feel very stuffy tonight. I don't know what it is. I think we still have a lot of cedar here. Okay, let me also go. Okay, here we go. Saturn enters Aries after 30 years. So also, what do they say? Check your birth chart. If you do check your birth chart, I recommend checking your sidereal birth chart. I don't really use tropical anymore. I think sidereal is more accurate. I would check that and see where your Saturn placement is, because you might be going through your Saturn return. And you need to see how that's going to affect you, and like what planet or what house is Saturn in, to determine, hi cute chaos, to determine like how this trend is going to affect you. So that's what I would say do. But it says the completion of karmic cycles from the past 30 years, you've had enough lessons to start it from a clean slate. The planet of karma completed a 30-year journey around the zodiac wheel, returning back to Aries, the first sign in the zodiac. This marks a profound karmic reset. Your past mistakes are forgiven, the baggage is gone, tables are turned, a new era has started. That's a big deal. Okay. Saturn is now in Aries. It will be in Aries for the next 2.5 years. This is major. Saturn in Aries will force everyone to be more mature, focused, wise, independent, and devoted. It's best to move with purpose instead at this time. New leaders will be made. The ones who plan instead of just dream will rise to the top. So, sorry again, like I'm having like some allergy sinus situation with the itchy eye, the stuffy nose, but I'm still here. So, again, there's a lot of different ways to look at this energy, but it is a new and a major transit that I think people will notice changes. Again, corporate America is changing, jobs are changing, people are not working or they don't have the option to work, which means that they will have to find other ways to survive. Many people are still struggling to find jobs. Many people are just working in a different manner. There's a lot of content creators, a lot of entrepreneurs. Hey, Desi, I'm glad you can catch a live too. Welcome. So, but yes, with new leaders, yes, with like what goes down must come up. I definitely believe, because I feel that in my own life where I feel like, you know, through a couple years, things were kind of shaky, but, lately it just seems like, the stars are kind of more aligned or more in my favor. And I think a lot of people will start to feel that too. And I think a lot of it, again, people are going to go back to the past and they will find a lot of healing there, doing things the old way, because corporate America will never go back to being the same that it is right now, at least for like the next couple hundred years. Things always come back around, but it's gonna be a while. We're moving into the time of AI, and again, people who don't want to, even if you do want to like move with AI, you will become a slave to AI. If you don't want to become a slave to AI, then you're not going to move forward with the AI agenda, and you're going to have to go back to the old way. You're going to have to like decompress and unplug from the system. Less technology, less smartphones, again, buying old stuff, not buying the newest model of tech, spending less time online, finding community in real life, connecting with people in the neighborhood. Like community and a following and friendship and stuff like that will all look different. It'll all look different. Like there will always be like digital media, but I just, right, it is hard out here. But like somebody said, it's hard to find a job right now, but this is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted the death of capitalism. Y'all wanted, certain things to go away. Y'all said that y'all hate work, blah blah blah. And you have to be careful what you wish for. And I believe that when that lady was saying that, I just saw a video on TikTok of a lady talk. Oh no, I read a tweet of a lady saying that, like, this is what y'all asked for. Like, you wanted the death of capitalism. You hated working, you wanted corporations to go down. Okay, well now you can't find a job. That's part of the death of capitalism, is no more capitalizing off of exploited labor. So now that, you got what you wanted, okay, now you have to go capitalize off of your manual labor, your intellectual property. Like now you have to go capitalize off of your skills. And like, and guess what that's going to mean? People naturally, if people do things right, they're going to link up with each other. They're going to be like, okay, I have an idea, I can do this, I need somebody to do this, because none of us can do everything all by ourselves. And that's how we build community. With like, we're both unemployed or we're both underemployed, and we have an idea, we need to like get busy on our own, and we're going to work together and like make it happen. That's how communities are built. So I definitely see, again, the growth of more like micro communities, small businesses. Like employment is possible. It's just gonna be hard to find employment from like the big corporations. You're gonna have to start, for people again who don't want to get the chip and don't want to move with AI. We're gonna have to get really involved. And so I definitely see that happening in the next couple of like months and years, like just more togetherness, less online, more people coming together out in person. Right. It made entrepreneurs, and it will continue to happen. People, I mean, again, people will always use the internet to like find things and to buy things, but there's just so much, there's going to be so much more opportunity for in-person events and in-person community like meetups and like in-person community collabs. Getting, again, working with small businesses like on the grassroots ground level, because unemployment is going, if you're a hustler, is going to push you to find work on your own. So working in the future is going to look different. You know, jobs and working and companies and corporations will look different. Corporations might not exist the way that they do now. I mean, they're changing. They're becoming like a couple of like small, huge, you know, mega corporations. But other than that, it'll be a lot of like small, micro businesses, and like how they do business will change. Again, people are already using like blockchain, Discord, like different channels and networks to do business outside of maybe like the cloud or like the main internet server. I see that a lot of people going underground with their business, like their ideas, their conversation, everything. Just like they talk about that with like people living inside the earth or like inner earth. Certain people having to like go like underground to escape the shit that's going on outside. I definitely, again, when it comes to technology, I don't know if people will have to go underground. They may, but I definitely predict that in the immediate future, people will what start living off grid even more, divest from the system, you know, just really go back to like an old school way of life. Somebody already was talking about something that they like that they did. I think with just like walking everywhere they go or something like that. Like people will go back to, again, like dumb phones, remembering phone numbers. Like it will be some back to the future shit. Days, I keep saying that, days of future past. Like we're moving forward, but the people are choosing like a different timeline. So we will see that. What do y'all think? Something else I want to talk about with Mardi Gras. I don't think Micah's here, but if Micah watches the replay, if you guys go out for Mardi Gras, please be careful. Again, another like high powered energy day, worshiping a lot of like weirdo false gods. I think it's really interesting how the movie Weapons had the children running out of the home at 2:17 a.m. and Mardi Gras and Chinese New Year is on 2:17. That's very interesting. If you've seen the movie Weapons, let me know what you think about it in the comments. But yeah, be careful with Mardi Gras. Be safe out there. You know, watch your drink, watch where you're going. I just also think with Mardi Gras, you know, I'm from New Orleans. I've lived in New Orleans. I think it's a fun holiday. I just think that it's a lot of, you know, pagan worship, and that keeps the city very stagnant. Like New Orleans is a place that really doesn't change. And Mardi Gras is like one of those holidays that I think just keeps the city in like a time loop. Also, Chinese New Year. I wanted to say with Chinese New Year, some of the things that they recommend doing before the New Year and not on New Year's Day or after to the New Year is cleaning up and clearing out, giving away old clothes, cleaning out your cupboards, cleaning out your fridge, again, cleaning out your closet. Like, just get rid of old, dusty shit that you're not using, that you're hoarding, that is broken, that, like, you know, just whatever. Like, let it go. So let go of that. You know, if you need to get your hair cut, if you got split ends or something, I don't. But if you've got split ends or it's just time for a cut or a trim, or you've been thinking about a new style, you're kind of sure about what you want to do, you handle your hair before New Year's too. And clean up, not just throw stuff away, but just like on some real sanitary shit, like sweep, mop, vacuum, wipe down, do laundry, like really just get the energy right, ready for the new year. So that's some stuff that I read to do for Chinese New Year, and I definitely will be doing that too. I'm super stoked about it. I have some more Chinese medicine coming to the house, and I'm super excited about that. Again, I definitely feel like health wise, and I recommend that too. Like, you know, maybe order some. I think people should totally get into herbal medicine this year. I definitely foresee more people doing that. I foresee more like liquor sales declining even more. Again, liquor companies going out of business. Um, like again, junk food, fast food. I see more closures. People want to eat healthy. People want to cook at home. They want to eat healthy. They want to share recipes amongst each other. I definitely foresee, hey, what's up, Melly? I definitely foresee more closures of that. And people are also going to start divesting from religion on a mass scale, especially Abrahamic religions. Yes, for farmers markets, because I'm sick of buying like this weird fruit from the grocery store. I definitely want to find some farmers markets with better fruit. We will see more people again try to start growing food, really, really get serious about like their food. That's going to be a thing. But people are divesting from religious dogma. You know, Abrahamic religions, even pagan religions, people are divesting. People are so focused on truth. And truth isn't really found in an organized religion. And people are going to start to wake up to that. They're waking up to that. We're having a mass timeline awakening or a mass like shift. And so I think, you know, we will see again church numbers continue to drop. People again leaving their religions, denouncing their religions. Like even people who are like, you know, Muslim and like deep, you know, very orthodox into their faith or raised very orthodox into their faith, I foresee those people breaking away from that faith that they were born into and not rejecting it all the way, but just like, hey, I don't, like many people, again, they found God when they left religion. And I think a lot of people are going to do that in their quest for truth, because that's when they got to believe what the Bible, God is the word and the truth. People are going to start searching for true, like the real hardcore truth. And that's going to allow them or lead them into breaking away from dogmatic and oppressive and biased religious religious, you know, like practice. People are going to break away from that. This will help people come together. I do foresee, again, with the death of capitalism or with the death of capitalism as we know it, I do see people, again, coming closer together. I do. I don't see a completely negative future. I just don't. I don't. I don't think it'll be all bad because a lot of people are showing signs that they want to heal and they want to grow. And I think that what the elites have planned by financial advice, I mean, save your coins. Like, again, coins are going out of circulation. Save coins. Again, copper, like your nickel and your copper, your pennies. Save your pennies. Like, this is stuff that you will actually need. Financial advice is also stock up on food, stock up on quality stuff. Like, I think it's nice to have like cash saved, and you could have gold too. It's good to have gold, but it's really just good to have resources, things that you will actually need, things that you can actually use, that could actually bring you value, like real cotton blankets, real cotton socks, real cotton clothes, like real cashmere, real silk, real wool. Like, you know, again, reserves of rice, reserves of beans, meat in a deep freezer, you know, medicine on deck, herbs on deck. Like, right, money cannot help if you need food. Um, I look like Liz from the K-pop group. Oh, okay. That thank you, thanks. Usually the K-pop girls are cute. Thank you, K obsessed. Um, right, and I think just backups of herbs. Yes, I'm sick of the polyester clothing. Right, that's what we need. Um, Thank you, K obsessed. I appreciate that. Happy Valentine's Day. So I think this is the stuff that you guys should be getting. Like, get stuff. Like, I think a lot of people are gonna also, because I know I'm on this tip, is just investing in again like their health, their wellness, and like their home. They're like really quality stuff. People want quality. We're burnt out in society of just like shitty stuff. People are, again, part of the awakening is realizing most of the food is fake. Most of the clothes are fake. Most of the jobs that we work are fake and unnecessary. Like most of the religions that we worship is fake and propaganda. What we see on TV is fake. Like people are gonna really start to realize like the extent of the holographic world that we live in. People are really awakening to the matrix. And so we're going to see more people again divest from the matrix. They're going to be on the real quest for truth. And the big way to find truth is to go back to the past. And it's not even just trying to avoid the present day technology and the future technology. It's like, in order to kind of be able to predict the future, you do have to go back to the past and reference like what happened to my ancestors, what happened to those before me, what happened to this civilization when they did this. People will start to go back to the past to seek truth and to find comfort and solace. You see the nostalgia vibes? People will continue, I'm telling you, it's going to continue to happen. They will go back to past recipes. We're seeing it now. Past herbal remedies, past medicines, past healing techniques, past dating techniques. History does repeat itself. Thank you. Like, people are, what are they saying? Like, they're tired of dating apps. They don't want to use any more dating apps. There will be freaks, more freaks who want to have like the AI girlfriends. But those are people who, those of us who are still sane, men are gonna, if they don't want to have the AI girlfriend and people want to divest and like live in reality and like get offline and have community, guess what? Men will have to be man up and like start approaching women again. People will have to start meeting in person again and like taking their time and getting to know each other. That's why I don't think that the future is all just so bad, because people going back to the past is for, they're doing that for their betterment. Anybody that's awake enough to want to go back a couple decades to better days, to when times were easier, those are the smart people. Those are the people that are like, no, like this is going too far. You know, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Like, we don't have to do this. We're going back to when, again, times were easier, life was easier, things were simpler, things were cheaper. We're not, using a subscription to pay for heated seats. Like, I'm not paying a subscription to stream my favorite movies. Like, I own a VHS. I'm gonna be just be buying my VHS. In your opinion, what time period do you think our current times resemble the most? I mean, I can't say that I really know. Like, I can't reference our current time period to anything. I can't think of anything on top of my head. I just feel like, at least for me, and I know a lot of people, we kind of want to go back to like the 90s, some people even the 80s. We will see people want to go even further back. Again, you see Nara Smith making marshmallows from scratch, making chocolate from scratch, making seasonings from scratch. Like, there are people who want to go back even further, milling their own flour, you know, preserving food, bunkers, all that, knitting, sewing, crocheting. There are people who are going to go back even further. So I don't know where we are now, but I just know where we're going, and that's backwards. What's after the Jerry curl? I don't know. But I think that may be another thing too. I hope that Black women start wearing their real hair again. I'm leading that movement. I've always worn my real hair, but I'm hoping that I can convince more Black women to like wear your real hair. Like, go back to like the old school styles when we were rollers and like we had like a curl, we had like an old school, like big fluffy do. Or we just wear our real fucking hair. I'm sick of all these crazy ass wigs. I want us to start wearing our real hair again. Bring real bodies back. Bring real health back. Bring real nutrition back. Like, I think just after all of this fake shit over the last couple of years, people are just gonna be, again, sick of fake weed, fake bodies, fake bitches, fake relationships, fake aesthetics, like all that fake and like flexing shit, all that like flex culture, stunt culture, Instagram culture, um, influencer culture, like that shit is dying. And I think there will still be influencers, but it'll just be different. We will see people again going back to the past, showcasing, using new school technology to show how they're going backwards. Because we're already seeing that again now with people like Nara Smith and many others who are showing, like, hey, this is how I, make so and so from scratch. Like, this is what they're showing. So I also just wanted to add again with Saturn and Aries. If the last couple of years have been kind of tough for you, then again, this is your redemption period. This Saturn in Aries is coming to correct things. Right. People, yeah, they'd be like, yeah, you're hating on me, child, whatever. But Saturn in Aries is coming to correct things, it's coming to set things straight, it's coming to settle the score, it's coming to um just get things into an alignment. And again, I think it's like that warrior energy that's coming to bring justice as people enter the next episode. I definitely feel like the last couple of years, again, it has been rough. We have had COVID and a lot of other stuff, and I just think this is about the underdog coming out on top with that Aries energy. Saturn and Aries both together, again, it's just like I'm coming to rain down on your ass. But I don't think it'll be all bad. I think it's just like, again, everybody gets what they deserve. And like that one person said, it is like a karmic reset because Saturn does make transits like every 30 years. So it is coming to like, again, reset things, settle the score, and like, just get things straight and in order. But I wanted to keep this cute, you guys. Let me know if you'll be celebrating Chinese New Year. Let me know if you'll be celebrating Mardi Gras. Let me know if you celebrated today. I did treat myself to like some flowers and a couple of like, I love beauty products. Let me know what you did for Friday the 13th, if you did anything. I slept. How do you know if a career is for you? If you like doing it and if you want to do it no matter what. The Saturn and Aries, right? Yeah, Style by Mac, Saturn and Aries and Pluto and Aquarius is two heavy, heavy energies. Heavy. So we will see a lot of change that fast, and it's already happening with, again, a lot of exposure of corrupt systems and corrupt power, just that's coming out. And again, people are what? Breaking old patterns, breaking old habits, breaking karmic cycles. It's happening. The masses are awakening. People are looking for the truth, and it will continue to happen. A lot has already been exposed. People are waking up, and I'm telling you, it will continue to happen. The future is not all, dark and grim. It's only dark and grim if you choose that. And after the Epstein files came out, the people who choose that, like, again, they're exposing who they are. Even if that's just a weak follower, that's just too weak to fight. Sorry, I'm itchy. Then they'll expose themselves for being, a weak follower that just lays down and dies and that doesn't fight or stand for anything. So everybody will be exposed for exactly who they are based on how they be moving the next couple of years, because we're moving into an era, again, more and more has been exposed, and not everybody should know exactly what it is. I mean, it's coming out about, again, the baby eating elites. They're not human beings. All the stuff I've been talking about for years is now being exposed. Where technology is going, the chip and all this other stuff is being exposed. So if you still go along with it, then that's just the kind of person you are, because you won't be able to justify it any other way. Meanwhile, those of us, again, who don't go along with it, that's the kind of person we are. We're people that stand on business, we stand for things, and we will use our power to, again, like, build the world that we want to build. Like, and that's why we're moving into a new era of creators. If you don't want to go along with the crowd and go along with the agenda, then you will have to use your own energy to create your own, again, community, your own matrix, your own thing. And 2030 agenda is real. We're getting closer and closer, and they're doing a lot. Again, there's so many holidays in this month. Stay woke. We're, as a society, there's so many people, again, getting diagnosed with different types of cancers and PCOS and just different things too. I've been talking about the health crisis that will make, especially with the young people, that is making people go back to herbal and natural medicine. People not getting the proper diagnosis from doctors and having a lot of struggle with doctors. They're gonna want to go. They're gonna divest from everything that is the old school system. Again, everything from religion to education to pharmaceutical medicines to, again, and big pharma in general, to, again, restaurants. This is like a headband that has headphones in it. Just everything that is like new school, new age, they will divest from, and they will go back to the authenticity of the past when things were still pure. You might even see people wanting to stop race mixing so much because people might feel like, you know what, we want to embrace our culture and our race and our heritage. You might even see that. Don't be surprised. So I want to put that out there again. Let me know what you guys are doing for the new year. Again, I will be these next couple of days. I have a lot of like cleaning up and sprucing up to do, but I'm also really tired. I just want to rest. I really need to sleep. And I have some new supplements that are coming that should definitely help me with rest. But this weekend, I just like yesterday, like Friday after work, 5 o'clock, the moment I clocked out, I crashed. I was so sleepy. I slept for hours. I really have needed to catch up on rest. I've had a busy week. Like last week was a really busy week. And okay, good. Meditating and reading, that's a great start. I've been working on different projects outside of work. As I've been telling you guys, I'm still working on content. Like, again, the house, other stuff. I've been doing so much stuff. So, book recs. I joined the Discord if you haven't, and then we could try to talk about some because I definitely have some book recommendations that I could share. But I can't, like, it's just so many of them, you know? So, I think you should join the Discord so we could, like, go over, like, some book recommendations and stuff like that. Um, you should be able to find the Discord link like in the description of the video. Let me know if you have trouble with it. I don't know if you're on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, just message me somewhere on here, like in the comments, and I can try to talk to you. Um, so yeah, I definitely need to like get things ready to go before I yes, join the Discord so we can like start sharing like because I'm just what I mean, like with going offline and like going underground, you know, like I definitely feel like we need to thank you. Take some of the conversation underground. Thank you, Avion, for the gift. I think we definitely need to like go underground with some of the conversation just because, you know, the truth is becoming more and more censored to some extent. Is the Discord link is on YouTube? Yeah, it should be like in the description of like one of my one of my videos. You should be able to see like a bunch of links in there. And again, like if there's any trouble, just comment somewhere so I can send you the link directly. Um, but I promise, it's like even on the website, like go check out some of those posts. They should have a link in the description. But just let me know. So people again are going to start wanting to find information in like hidden books, occult books, banned books, you know, stuff like that. People are going to start reading again, dating the old school way, eating the old school way, you know, old school, old school, old school, bartering and trading the old school way. We are going back. So again, I will be updating you guys. He heard. Okay. I will be updating you guys some more soon. I know I owe you more posts with like celebrity content on Instagram. It's coming. I just been busy as all out, all get out, but it's coming. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about like some real stuff because I've really been changing everything I do. I'm gonna do you. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, DM me. Sorry about that, but thank you for going out your way. I've really been doing things like the old school way, and it's been really cool. I've really been enjoying it, and so I definitely encourage you guys to try it too. And I have no IG messaging on TikTok. Message me on TikTok. Do what you gotta do. I'm here. I'm active. I'm present. So I think you know a lot of people are going to start doing the same. Many people already are, but I think it's going to continue to happen. And I just want you guys to look out for it. And let me know if you guys are going to go back to doing things the old school way too. I think this is other stuff that we should talk about in the Discord. So happy celebrating, you guys. I'm looking forward to celebrating. I need to plan something special for the new year, for Chinese New Year. I really do. And you know, I love you guys very much. Have a great evening. Let's talk in the Discord about some plans and stuff like that. I'll also make a post on Instagram just asking people like how they plan to celebrate because I definitely think that we should like do something to bring in the new energy. Just like for spring, I think we should also like do something to bring in like that new season. So, you know, I just want to, I'd like to know if you guys are like starting off the year on like a productive note. And especially like if you guys are like really into health and wellness and astrology or, you know, spirituality, if you guys are like into that kind of stuff, I want to know like what are you doing? How are you preparing? Um, you know, like what's your routine? What are you doing? So let's talk. But I will make a post. I will get to work. You know, I gotta rest. But let me put some stuff on my agenda so I can try to start posting on Instagram and the website, and then let's just talk. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Have a good night.